Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Since the last episode, I finished running the copper lines. So from this new resource patch, we're going into an 8-to-4 splitter. I actually have 9 lines of output from the mine. So the last 2 I'm just merging together into one belt so that we can fit it into an 8-to-4. And then those 4 belts come all the way over here. We need another radar over there. But anyway, they come up here, joining with the original 4 belts. There's another 8-to-4 balancer, and then those 4 belts come up here to the copper smelting. So as you can see now, we've got plenty of copper plate. All the belts are full. Green circuits are doing quite well. Actually, those belts are backed up. We need another radar up to the north there. Let's go do that. There we go, radar. Want to make sure that we can see everything that's going on in the base. And what I'd like to do today is to finish putting together the iron outpost. There's a couple things that we're missing over here. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I do that, I should also note that I did add another set of boilers and steam engines over here. So we've now got 3 columns of 40 each because we were starting to run low on power. So we've got plenty of electrical capacity now. So the other thing that I want to do over at the main base, or over at the iron mine, is to set up a passenger station for my own train. And I also want to set up some automatic repair because we're getting quite a few attacks over there. Whoa. Speaking of attacks. We're getting quite a few attacks over there. I did go over and repair, but you can see here that this turret is almost destroyed again. Some of the walls are getting destroyed or need repair. So what I'd like to do is set up a small bot network over there so that we can do automatic repairs and keep everything in good shape. So I'm going to okay, it looks like we can do another level of productivity. So let's do that. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, let's just go over there. I'm gonna need some more rail. Doesn't look like I have any in my train, so let's get that set up. Eventually I'm gonna need to get requester chests so that I can start getting stuff loaded into my train automatically. In fact, it might be better if I do that first. Yeah. So tell you what, let's do high-tech science. We've got everything that we need to make it. We'll do high-tech science today, and then we'll work on setting up the mine. But I will go over there quickly right now just to make a few repairs. I'm going to need some walls. I can get those down here. One stack should be enough. All right, and I'll just take the iron train over there. So we'll go to iron 1, and then I'll park it. I'll put it in manual mode so it doesn't leave me. That way we can use the same train to come back. Yeah, we'll just set up high-tech science right now. Since we have the blue circuits, we can do that. And that way we'll be able to get better armor and all that kind of stuff. Well, the fusion reactor. it'll make life a lot easier rather quickly. Okay, so here's what I'll do. Since it's this side that seems to be getting attacked the most, I'll put a RoboPort right here. I will put a storage chest, and I'm going to put the walls in there, and I'm going to put a bunch of repair packs, and I'll put half of my bots in. Okay, that way, at least for a while, the bots will be able to make repairs to the base as they get attacked. Let me grab these walls here because the ghosts have disappeared from that. There we go. Alright, so at least now they've got some supplies that they can use to keep things in good shape, at least on that side. But that's where all the attacks are coming in, so that'll be fine. Alright, and then at some point, what I'd like to do is add a passenger station and a supply station that we can use to bring in repair packs and walls and such as they're needed. And then we can use that as kind of the standard template for the rest of the outposts that we'll set up throughout the rest of the game. Now, I do want to mention that it seems that the 0.17 patch is scheduled to be released sometime in January. The exact date hasn't been announced yet, but this patch brings with it quite a few significant changes, particularly in the way that science is made. Many of the science pack recipes are going to be changing. And because of that, I think that it'll probably be best if I start all over again once the patch is introduced, rather than continuing this series. So just a heads up, I'm probably going to just start a new series from scratch once the patch comes out. At least that's my thinking. Let me know what you think about that. Because when the patch is released, if I load up this map again, all these science areas are going to have to be redone. But with that being said, it could be that by the time the patch comes out, I might be done with doing science here in the starter base anyway. So it might not be that big of a problem. I guess we can just wait and see what happens and decide when we need to decide. But that's my thinking right now, is that we'll start the base all over again. So please do give me your comments on that. I'd like to know what you all think. Okay, so let's grab a print here. Include tiles and get rid of everything that's not related to the grid. We'll include these lights. Okay. And let's get rid of some of these trees over here. I'll help the bots out with this part since they're terribly slow at it. Okay, let's put another RoboPort here. And we'll put another one there. Actually, this needs to go here. There we go. And I think we can get rid of all this now. Let's just clear all this out. Yeah, I don't need any of this anymore. All right, I don't want to pick up all that sulfur, so I'm just going to destroy it. I think the solid fuel I'll leave. And when I have active provider chests, we can come and pick those up. And I'll leave the radar. And I'm not going to bother picking up all this water. Oh, okay. I got a bunch of sulfur somehow anyway. All right, good. Okay, let's get rid of the chemical plants, get rid of the refinery, get rid of some of the solid fuel. I don't need gun turrets, I don't need piercing ammo, and I don't need a pump jack. Okay, so let's figure out this high-tech science. We will need 7 machines, since this is 14 seconds for 2. So let's start by lining those up roughly in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh my goodness. Okay. And we'll put in power poles and lights. Okay, so these are going to need speed modules, blue circuits, mini copper cables, and batteries. So the copper cables I think I will do by direct insertion. Okay, and we'll do it like that. And we'll need a line of copper plate coming up here. There. Okay, and then we can put blue circuits in batteries on a yellow belt coming down here. Right, because it's only 1 battery and 3 blue circuits, so those can share a belt. All right, we'll have our output here. then we'll need speed modules. And I think I'll do direct insertion on the speed modules as well. Actually, I'll have to do more than that. One speed module takes 15 seconds. This takes 14 seconds. So what I can do is I'll do direct insertion, and I'll put a speed module in each one of these. Or I can just use assembly machine 3s, which are faster. Yeah, we'll do that instead. So we'll do the speed modules with assembly machine 3s. Actually, I should leave those power poles. Okay, so those will take a while to craft, but we can work on the rest of this as we're doing that part. All right, so let's start by getting the copper brought over. And we're going to need to upgrade the rest of this to red belt. Okay, there we go. Okay, thank you. All right, and then we'll just extend the bus. Let's see, yeah, need to go a bit further. Okay. And we'll set output priority on the left. There. All right, let's see how we're doing on these machines. And I put the poles in the wrong place. Okay, so those will go like that. And then these need green and red circuits, which we can feed in on a shared belt. There. Okay, so here we need the blue circuits and batteries. All right, so batteries are way down here. And blue circuits we haven't put on the bus yet, so let's do that. But first, I'm going to grab as many of these as I can from my buffer so that I have plenty of blue circuits to make power armor and the fusion cell and that sort of stuff. Let me get rid of these track sections so I have more room. Okay, wonderful. Okay. All right, so that needs to go right here, essentially. Okay. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, so we're just waiting for the last of these. These, I think we can do yellow inserters. Okay, and then we need to bring these other circuits down. Okay, our coal buffer is running low. Whoa, our power is running low. What the heck happened? Oh, okay. Well, I know what happened. We ran out of solid fuel. Because we're using up a lot of petroleum now, and we're not making solid fuel anymore. Okay, so we need to go fix that. Let's use the car. Good thing I put that alarm on there. But what I'm going to have to do is cut off the power to the rest of the base. Except for the coal mining. And then we'll need to add more mining drills. Okay, let's get rid of some of that. Okay, let's go deal with those biters. Shut up. Oh, good Lord. I should have brought my car. Yeah, so this is what happens when you lose power. They just come and they start attacking everything because your laser turrets don't work. And I have no repair packs. Okay, so let's give this a minute for that coal to recover. And then, oh God. Yeah, I know a lot of my inserters are out of power as well. All right, we're going to have to hook this back up. Okay, let's replace these with... Yeah, I need to replace these with yellow inserters. I wanted to do the burner inserters because, well, just because of this, so I could insert fuel even if even if I didn't have power. But the problem is that when you have a red belt, I suppose I could use both. The problem is when you have a red belt and it's not full, these inserters are not fast enough. Oh, be quiet. Oh my God. Okay. I'll get to that in a minute. Well, I guess I better get to it now. Let's go grab my car. There are no bots left. I guess all my bots got destroyed while they were trying to repair. Okay. There's some mining drills, so they can do that too. Now I don't have any bots, so I'm going to need to request more construction bots when I go back. Now they can go repair that too. Okay, mining productivity 10 is done. We can do 11. Let's go ahead and get started on that. We're still low on power, so let's go fix the rest of our power situation. And we might want to feed it another line of coal. Yeah, we need more mining drills. Actually, let's do this. I'll put it on a research that we can't do, just so the research stops. And that'll hopefully conserve some power. Yeah, and I think I'm just going to need to make solid fuel all the time, because I just don't have enough to support this on coal alone. I mean, I guess I do. I just need a lot more coal miners. And I probably need like a dedicated red belt of coal for each one of these things. All right, so let's filter this for burner inserters. And we'll pick all of them up. And I don't have any bots. What a mess. See, if I was a speedrunner, I would probably be able to do this a lot faster. Okay. All right, so let's go get solid fuel production going. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, we're starting to get some of it back. Yeah, great. All right, so let's make this so if it's greater than 10,000, we make solid fuel. Actually, let's not even do that. Let's just say if it's greater than 0. All right, so we'll just make solid fuel all the time. And if that means I run out of plastic and acid, that's okay because I need fuel more than I need that other stuff, right? Okay, have I gotten my bots? I don't believe I have. I might not have them in a chest. Why am I leaving my car over there? So I've preached about the importance of keeping an eye on your fuel supply. And in this case, my alarm did indeed help, but I should have had an alarm on the solid fuel. That'll take a while to build up again. Yeah, because the coal... I mean, it was nice to know that the coal was running low, but the coal itself is not enough to keep it running anyway at this point. Okay, here are my bots. Yeah, I didn't put those in provider chests. Okay, now I got my bots back. Alright, so let's go and finish getting this power situation handled. And we'll have to finish up the high-tech science in the next episode. Okay, good. Looks like we're starting to get back to normal. Alright, and let's do, yeah, priority on the left. Alright, so let's pick up all these inserters. We'll copy that. And put that here. Okay, inventory's full. Let's get rid of the burners. Okay, so we still don't have enough fuel, but it looks like the solid fuel is starting to trickle in here. So that will certainly help once a few of these start getting hold of the solid fuel. Now we do have coal liquefaction. Ugh. Yeah, the bots are just getting destroyed over here. There's only 5 left out of the 10 that we had before. So I think I'm going to need to start going out and doing some biter control so we can get these attacks to stop. Okay, well, hopefully this will start to stabilize. Again, once we get more of the solid fuel in here, that should help, because then they'll be using up much less coal. And we can continue to send coal in to supplement that. In the meantime, since we have the coal here, and we have quite a big coal patch over here, I think we can look at doing some coal liquefaction to turn some of that coal into solid fuel and use solid fuel instead. And then we'll just keep the coal for making plastic. All right, so in the next episode we'll finish up the production of the high-tech science, and then we'll work on getting a better fuel situation here, so that we can get off of using coal. And then, after this, we just need to start scaling up nuclear power. I think that's really the the real solution to all this. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.